Okay, this is now the 14mm. It has only f1.8, not f1.4 stop. So it might be a little bit more noisy. But a much wider angle of view. Not so sure if it's a good idea to use this lens, but let's try. At least there is a much wider view and maybe better chance to capture Corona. However, it's really a little bit noisy. Yeah, this is a noise. Probably not so much in the south. Yeah, for live video that is not the best lens. It's quite noisy. It's not so fast and other. However, it's quite bright. To the north, see this arc here in the north. At the moment it's quite diffuse, over nothing in the south. Not so much structure, just this bright green arc and red above. Maybe we just have to wait for the next substorm to arrive. $11:36 now. Kind of a break at the moment. check if I'm still alive. Check if I'm still alive. Okay, that looks good. 188 views. Then I like to check the values. Oh yeah, solar wind, extreme. Yeah, it's now in the north. The north, but it's more than 50 NT BZ. The orientation of the magnetic field is at the moment not so perfect. However, the overall strength is so extreme that it's not such a big issue. But if it turns to the south again, then I would expect again an extreme explosion of northern lights. Interesting, the solar wind data. The speed measurement is now has real values now. 1,200 kilometer per second. But the orientation is not perfect. It could be even much stronger if BZ turns south. Almost 100 NT strength of the magnetic field here. Extreme values. That is, I think, the strongest. That is the strongest impact since a very long time. Yeah, a little bit calm here at the moment. It's because of the unfavorable orientation of the magnetic field. BZ is north, it's not good, it should be south. But the strength is so extreme that there's still northern lights glowing here in the whole northern part of the sky. But if this would be south direction, then as it was before in the beginning, it was south, and there was very strong display here, and we saw the the green northern lights in the south in Orion. I've never seen that before. That was because of the favorable orientation of the magnetic field, and that has now changed. However, that will still here continue, and it may change any time to south again. However, I might be stopping the stream at midnight, and then maybe I go live again if the magnetic field turns. I would go live again and from the city center of Vechta. But let's still wait here for 15 more minutes. Maybe there are some substorms coming. And it's still ongoing here. You see the green arc and the red sky above. This side here seems to be better. Last time I was about 5 kilometers north of this location, and there was a lot of light pollution, and also I had a lot of problems with the internet connection here, and it seems I'm closer here to the cell phone tower. Yeah, it's so much at the moment compared to 1 hour ago, but still, see here, it's still very red, and it's becoming brighter in this second here in the east. Becoming a little bit brighter here. I'm pointing northeast now. The region below the Big Dipper. Nothing in this house. Only to the north. There is a little bit light pollution here to the east, but not, it's at least not to the north. It becomes more and more difficult to find spots without light pollution here near Vechta. Actually, I'm between Vechta and Goldenstedt. Yeah, here you see in the upper part the Big Dipper. Yeah. Still impressive display. It's very high until the zenith almost. But not this beamer structure that we had previously with the bright beamers. It's more like a diffuse glow now. And the red is not so bright. I can hardly see it with the naked eye, the reddish parts. Only the green is very obviously, but the reddish is almost not visible to the naked eye. diffuse glow, little bit structure in the east. (11:53 p.m. local time. That is 10:53 UTC. Bright green arc, diffuse red glow above. To the south there is here nothing. So here Orion there were a lot of very bright green patches, fast moving, but that has stopped. Yeah, I'm going to stop the live stream at midnight, and depending on the orientation of the magnetic field, I might go live again later, then from the city of Vechta. But yeah, that was, I think, the most intense display that I have ever witnessed. I've seen a lot of displays. In the year 2000 I saw a very strong display in southern Bavaria, for example. And a lot of other displays in the last 25 years. And that might have been the strongest. I have never seen these green, fast-moving patches of northern lights in the south. It was 20 degrees over the southern horizon, the green northern lights. That's the first time I have seen this in Central Europe. I will see what KP values we have today. Maybe there were periods of KP9 for sure, but it's a 3-hour period, so I'm not sure because now the activity is not so high. We have to check the data, but I think that was the strongest storm so far this solar cycle, and maybe since a very long time. But yeah, it's not over. We have to see if the BZ turns south, then it might become again an extreme strong storm that could even cause problems with electricity, there have been events in the past where extremely strong northern light displays have caused interruptions in the electricity in the power lines in Canada, I think. But at the moment, with its northern interplanetary magnetic field, it looks strong, but not extreme like the biggest displays of the last centuries. But there is the potential that the magnetic field turns and then can cause again extremely strong displays like we saw earlier about 2 hours ago. Okay, yeah, this is Mark Fornusen. This is part of the Our Sky live series. Will be broadcasting live sky events and yeah. See you next time. Maybe we'll see you later this night if it's becoming again extremely intense. If not, then I will be back live with the next event. Thank you for watching. Have a nice night and go out by yourself and watch this incredible show. I hope the US will also see a big show as we saw it here tonight. Good night. Bye.